Hello and welcome to Boardmasters. It's the second day. It's supposed to be raining, but the sun has come out on thousands of party goers here. Yesterday was the first day. Went brilliantly after 3 years away. Obviously 2019 we had the weather that cancelled it, and then last year COVID cancelled it. Things are looking iffy, but it's back. And the MD of Boardmasters, Andrew Topham, said everything's been put in place to control COVID. Everybody's being tested, got to show proof of being tested when they come through the doors, and people are having a brilliant time. As you can see, I'm far too old to be at Boardmasters, but there's people of all ages here and it's going really, really well. So what we're going to do is give you a bit of a virtual tour of the site. So let's go and have a look. So this is the point where all the sort of DJ sets and dance events are held. And you can see it's just utterly beautiful with that view of Watergate Bay in the background. And it couldn't be more perfect than on today. A little bit of a sea breeze to keep everybody cool, but it's a beautiful sunny day. And there you can see there's a little bit of a police presence on site just to make sure everybody's behaving themselves. And I've been told actually by the inspector in charge that that everybody has as a rule, and there hasn't been any trouble to speak of. And it's a really good atmosphere and people are behaving according to the police. Over there is oh look, they're posing by the iconic Boardmasters sign there. Even the police are loving it. And then next to them, to their left, is the VIP area where there's DJs, and some of the acts actually are DJing there over the weekend. And that's where you go if you think you're special but aren't really. And then you can see here there's all stalls around the perimeter of the site. There's all sorts of drinks, there's aperitifs from Barcelona over there. I've just been handed a freebie of that, which is beautiful. Loads of international culinary stalls as well. It's really, really good. Everybody's catered for. And we're coming round to the first of the stages around here now. As you can see, everybody's shorted up. It's just perfect weather. So today yesterday actually was the first day, and kicking off proceedings at lunchtime yesterday after 3 years away. In fact, the last person to play on the main stage was George Ezra in 2018. So kicking it back off in style yesterday was Sam Richardson and the Renegades, who are a Cornish band, so it's good to see Cornwall leading off, and got a great crowd going. And then we saw the likes of Leanne Le Havre, Sam Fender, and then ending the night on the main stage was quite a blistering act set from the Foals. But they were given competition in the Land of Saints stage by Kano, crime star Kano, who delivered a pummeling set, and the tent was absolutely rammed. So on the main stage, just about to come on, as you can see over there, is Inhaler, which features actually the son of quite a well-known rock star, Bono. His son's the singer and guitarist in that band. And then you can see here is a bit of a relaxation area, teepees and tents, massages and all that when it gets a bit tense and you need to come down. As you can see, there's therapies, Reiki, holistic massage, Indian head massage, reflexology. So yeah, if you've gone a bit too far out, there you can just let go, be one with nature. Oh, there we go.
Nice, stretch it out. Nice. Okay, arms up, and we're just gonna go to the side.
Hey! Oh! So right now we're going into the Land of Saints area, where some of the up and coming bands and other acts and rappers have been performing over the weekend. Just come off the Land of Saints stage. In fact, they might still be on there. It's feisty punk bands Chubby and the Gang. They're going big as we speak over there. And then just to the right of Land of Saints is the Keg and Pasty. Beautiful bit of homegrown Cornishness in the heart of Boardmasters there. There's a lot of comedy in there, as well as local bands playing. It's like a good old-fashioned Cornish pub in there. And then here we got the family field, bit of an escape for kids. And down here is, if we have a wander down there, just on the cliff top, is the View stage, which again has a lot of local bands and singers. That's the one good thing about Boardmasters. They bring on all these big acts, like of course tonight on the main stage, Gorillas, Damon Albarn's cartoon dance band will be headlining a 2-hour slot, and apparently there's a few special guests promised for that. But as well as those big acts, we have loads and loads of acts from Cornwall and Devon playing down here. And there's also a BBC introducing stage as well on the other side of the site. Hiya, we're from Cornwall Live. We're just filming live at the moment.
Okay.
What can you tell us about this strange looking BBC Sounds thing here then?
This is an installation to promote the app, the BBC Sounds app, which is basically 8 tubes showcasing live radio, music and podcasts that are on offer on the app.
Right, so you can just stick your head up there and hear it all, can you?
Yeah, it's an immersive audio-visual experience.
Oh wow, okay. I'll have a go on that later on. Cheers.
Yeah, check it out.
Thank you.
If you stick him up there, you might see some.
Should we give it a go? Should we stick it up there and see, as it were, and see if anything happens? Right, so we'll go down and see who's playing on the View stage. So there's due to be around 50,000 people here. About 50,000 people here over the weekend. And Boardmasters, of course, brings a huge amount of money into the Cornish economy. The last economic impact study showed that about £42 million was brought into the area. And there's also the Boardmasters Foundation, where they put a lot of money into local charities and organisations, especially those sort of impacted by having the festival here in Newquay. So a lot of Newquay businesses and charities get a big cash investment. But VIPs and guests are asked to pay £10 on top of their ticket, and all of that extra money goes into these local organisations. So Boardmasters gives a bit back as well. So let's go and see what's happening down here. So yeah, Inhaler on the main stage at the moment, and then it's followed by Maisie Peters, Ocean Wisdom, dance star Becky Hill, Loyal Kana, who's always popular with Boardmasters audiences, and then of course finishing with Gorillas with a 2-hour set at 9 o'clock. And then the Land of Saints stage, we've just had Chubby and the Gang, I love saying that, Chubby and the Gang playing, followed by Larry Pink the Human, Do Nothing, Holly Cook, who's the daughter of Sex Pistols drummer Paul Cook with her brand of reggae-tinged pop, Gabrielle Aplin, and then Django will definitely be one of the highlights of tonight, followed by the Kooks. And then, of course, there's all the other stages as well, which has got a range of DJs and acts on. So as you can see over to our left there, everybody's catered for with food. There's a Lidl over there, the most space-age looking Lidl I've ever seen, Lidl on the road, which is actually selling booze. And mac and cheese, pizza. I can vouch for the Greek-style gyros, had one of those yesterday. And then a little bit of Cornish splendour in the middle of Boardmasters, a vintage tea room where you can have a cream tea. Bloody jam first, of course, isn't it? And then on the outskirts, not currently bouncing up and down, but there's loads of massive fairground rides as well, which are always hugely popular here every year. Still a lot of people out during the day. Traditionally, a lot of the people are camping, and the campsite has grown massively this year. It's huge. A lot of those campers head into Newquay and Watergate Bay, get provisions, etc., and they start sort of coming back on site in the afternoon. So this area here will be absolutely rammed later on tonight. Clothing stores, lots of people buying hats because of that beating down sun that nobody was expecting this weekend. And of course they've been testing, as I said at the top, they've been making sure that everybody's COVID friendly coming into the site this year. So you've got to show proof of a lateral flow test on your COVID pass, or if you've been double jabbed, or in fact if you've also had COVID and now are immune. And it seems to be going really well, that they're definitely keeping up on that. There's also a drugs amnesty area where people are asked to put their drugs if they're a little bit naughty and that way inclined. I'm not sure how many people actually do give up their drugs, but it's good that that option is there, obviously. Hi everyone, just on camera here. Are you enjoying Boardmasters so far?
Yes, it's pretty good here. I love it.
Whereabouts have you come from?
Devon.
All right. So you've been here all weekend?
We're all from the same school. So we're all
are you?
That's sick.
And how long have you been down here? Have you been down here since Wednesday or Thursday?
You guys came Wednesday, right? I came Thursday. I've been here since last Sunday.
Have you?
Yeah, I've been doing shifts.
Yeah, good for you. Doing some Oxfam work. That's good.
Are you filming?
Yeah.
Yeah, super good here. Love it.
So hang on a minute, hang on. Obviously lockdown over the past year and everything's been quite difficult, has it? So you must be loving the fact that you can get out. Yeah, it must be a bit weird being surrounded by crowds. So what are you looking forward to today? Yeah, exactly. Nice one. Cheers guys, enjoy. Right, so there you have it. Second day proper of Boardmasters. It's proving a huge success. The organisers are breathing a sigh of relief. Everybody's enjoying themselves. The sun's out. There's brilliant music. It's good to have it back.